broke nigga and stoner. My sister.
Top 2. And broke is not number 2.
Eh?
Top 2.
And broke is not number 2.
Broke dick and stoner dick, they're top 2. And
But broke men have so much time.
that's why they don't have to because they don't have to that they're doing. Hi, my name is Valerie.
My name is Tgarbs.
And welcome to the Lowkey Relatable podcast.
Relatable.
Where some things that we say, not some things, a lot of the things that we say
are
low-key relatable. So we're going to start with the stuff that you guys sent to us. Sorry, I just trailed off. Smoking weed is bad for your health. Because I literally just trailed off for a split second. I'm sure it's in the edits. I just trailed off for a second. I was like, okay, let's come back. Somebody said that I changed their life.
Aww.
I want to take it as me because Tommy wasn't here last season.
I wasn't.
And Tamara isn't here. So
yeah,
said,
it's you.
You changed my life. Listening to you literally has made me a more confident baby girl.
That's so sweet.
I love that for you. Honestly, one thing I always do with my friends, I always remind them who the fuck they are. Because
real shit.
Life, people, situations, and a whole bunch of other shit would want to try to tell you who you are. It's important to surround yourself with people that would remind you that you are that bitch.
You are that bitch.
And then some. A bag, all that and a bag of chips. Sorry. I see English wanted to disgrace me. But then the next thing I saw is, who is the new co-host? I'm curious. I'm a big fan of the podcast.
Welcome.
She's a new co-host.
To a new dispensation.
So, someone said lack of confidence. Here is one thing I have been battling with. How can I overcome it? When people say fake it till you make it, I think is a thing. I think not everybody, some people are confident in nature, but not everybody is born as confident as you meet them. Yeah. I feel like as you grow older, your confidence increases.
Yeah.
And confidence can come from so many other things. So I feel like a lack of confidence means that you're attaching your confidence to something you don't have.
Yeah.
And you need to...
Or something that's not a constant in your life.
I should start doing motivational talks.
I think so.
Aspire to perspire.
Yeah, it's going. Yeah, honestly, as new age as this sounds, affirmations help. Almost stand in the mirror and tell yourself you're the baddest bitch to have ever walked this earth.
I agree.
And after a while,
there's power. That's literally
there's power in the tongue. Yeah.
Affirmations is there's power in the tongue.
Yeah.
So I feel like if, and like I said before, it's something that you're lacking, that you're basing your confidence on, and you need to base your confidence on something else. Mm-hmm. Probably have some character. If you have some character and you have some values and you know who you are, it's easier to pivot where you're basing your confidence on and just do better.
Exactly.
I think that also what would be a confidence booster? I think bet on yourself more. Mm-hmm. Things that you've set yourself to do, do them, and do them well. I feel like we don't understand the impact of positive reassurance and
reinforcement. English, Abby. Word.
Positive reinforcement it does wonders.
And also hype yourself up. Celebrate your small wins. I don't even believe in small wins. Yeah. A win is a win.
A win is a win.
Do you understand? When I am down bad, getting out of bed and doing one productive thing is a win. Regardless of how other people see things, bro, celebrate yourself, hype yourself up, and don't tie your confidence to things that you don't have or things that you aspire to have, or where you perceive other people's confidence comes from.
Yep, that's a very good
one. I'm confident because I know my personality is lit. My personality hasn't always been lit because I used to be shy. But when I realized that, you have a great personality, it's why wouldn't people like me, why wouldn't people want to be around
Yeah, like
me?
why wouldn't they?
Yeah, so you have to get yourself in that frame of mind,
If
baby
if
girl.
you're a good person, like if you know who you are, you
Yeah. I mean, if you're a gremlin, I don't know, celebrate that
gremlins too
as
are
well.
confidential,
Yeah, celebrate that as well. But
but we're preaching positive confidence,
yeah,
not craze.
yes.
So somebody else said, I'm so tempted to say her name because she's a clown. She said, like no shade or whatever, but like you're a clown, and like you're going to find out why I said she's a clown. Because this lady said, a man that I failed to admit that I liked when he told me he liked me has a new girlfriend and has moved to another, and they have moved to another country together.
Baby girl Tilo, it don't go.
My dear,
And it's good that they've even
the
moved because
way
it's
this
helping
ship
you.
has sailed,
It's helping you get over the heartbreak.
they've rolled in the anchor.
Oh,
They're not, you cannot even see them
it's
again
in the
from the jetty.
Atlantic.
Listen, the Otilo is
It don't
gone.
go.
I don't understand. You know, when I was younger,
Mm.
I used to be very shy to express myself. And this one is even problematic because this man actually said he liked her and she liked him at the time, but she refused to admit it.
So hold
I
on,
don't
it's
know
not
why you're
even a
telling us
guessing
that.
game.
Why are you now telling us that he has traveled? There's something wrong with you because why are you keeping tabs on the man that you don't want?
Also, don't go and break up their happy homo. Leave them alone.
Ah,
Leave
man.
them alone, no. My sister,
Ah.
leave them alone. Find a new person. And this time, don't make the same mistake twice. If you like the guy and
You
he
know,
likes
the
you,
crazy thing. Anyway, good luck to
you
her.
you know more of the story, Abby.
No, I think the crazy thing about human nature is just that, like, now her mind will be so fixated on him
100%. She
because
wants
she'll be
him
like, what
bad.
if, what if, what if, what if, what
She
if?
wants him
But he
bad.
was literally right fucking there. So, like,
Sorry.
I have zero sympathy for people that
Are
fumble
the
bags.
yeah
Like, use
are
your
the
brain.
architect of their own
I'm sorry.
destruction. No offense.
Why didn't you think?
We
I'm
are
like,
positive, oh, but we no go lie for you.
I don't feel bad for you. Next. Someone said, why is it always the guys who give broke nephew energy? The fuck? That wants me to call them daddy. Because honestly,
They also need a boost of confidence.
but then also those people are the ones that are giving you dick enough for you to call them daddy. A broke man penis and
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You've said this to me once. You've told me
that broke dick is the best dick.
broke nigga dick and stoner dick. My sister.
Top two. And broke is not number two.
Eh?
Top two.
And broke is not number two.
Broke dick and stoner dick, they're top two. And
But broke men have so much time.
that's why they don't have to fuck. Because they don't have that they're doing.
They have so much time.
Because
All
they don't
the
have
time you are
anything
looking
doing.
for. Oh wow, they have it.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. If I've ever been turned out, like 9 times, okay, 9 is far. Let's say I've had sex 5 times. With a broke man? Oh, God, I'm casting myself. I don't know. Free that analogy I was about to say. Let's just free it.
We don't do brokies, no offense.
No. I can't say that too.
Eh?
I've dipped and dabbled.
Eh?
Because like I
Equal
said,
opportunity dating.
I don't do it anymore.
Okay. Previous equal
I don't do
opportunity
it
dating.
anymore. I just feel like me, I'm not broke. I have things going for me. I have 1 or 2 year old there, you know. I feel like you too should have 1 or 2 year old there. Like even if you can only do like gifts and special occasions and like dinners and stuff, that's great. But let's say like nothing at all. Like I'm now paying for you.
Yeah. I went on a date, like a food date, with a guy that didn't have bar like that. And when the check came and I came to the realization
That you're supposed to pay.
that I was the one that was paying, honestly, if the ground opened up and swallowed me, it would have been going. Like it felt, how I always say I don't want to die, but a coma would be nice. Yeah, that's how I felt. I
So
didn't
you
want to
had no
die, but a
idea before.
coma
So
would be
when the
nice.
bill came, did he pass it to you?
No, like so the way it came, I asked for the bill, yeah, and then
Why
the
did you ask
waiter
for it?
came
That means you wanted to pay
because
the
it's
bill.
time to go.
To be honest, I actually don't mind like getting the bill sometimes, but
Not on the first date. That must be
not on the
sick.
first date, not if you ask me to the date, and not if
We're just starting out.
if I get the bill, that means I like you. I fuck with you. If I'm like,
Bro,
yeah.
I don't care how much I fuck with a guy. I'm not gonna lie.
And I
Me,
think
I
it
know do
depends on how much the
feminist
bill
work.
is.
Oh, no, I know do feminist work. On
Me,
the
I'm a
first
feminist.
date,
It is
I'm not
paying for the bill
paying.
has nothing to do with feminism.
In just in case they rise up.
I'm a feminist and I've risen
Eh,
already.
I just in case you people rise up. Anyway,
Paying the bill has nothing to do with feminism.
Motigbo, I've heard. Thank you very much, spokeswoman for feminists
You're
everywhere.
welcome.
Thank you. But Sha, the waiter came and said, "Oh, here's the bill," and faced him. And he looked at the waiter, and the waiter looked at him, and he looked at the waiter, and the waiter looked at him. He then put the bill in the middle of the table.
Who, the waiter?
Yeah, as per neutral ground. Then I looked at him, and he looked at me.
You were doing that Spider-Man.
And I was like, "Oh, the bill is here." And he was like, "Yeah, the bill is here." And then do you know what? Yeah, all you fucking dickheads on Twitter that will tell the people to, "Oh, as a woman, you reach." I reached, though. That's how I ended up grabbing it.
My sis, why would you reach for the bill if you had no intentions of paying it?
Because everybody is looking at each other.
I'd like to know what went down. You should have just told the waiter to come back.
That what?
They told the waiter to go and come back. Tell him he should go and come
The
back.
waiter had left.
Oh, so now it was between you and
It's
him.
just me and him.
Why didn't you ask him how far this bill?
Because, to be honest,
You are too proud.
no. It's not that I'm too proud. Shall I be very honest?
Did he eat on the day?
He will not eat.
Did
He'll
he
just
drink?
be looking at me.
Did he do shots?
Of course.
Did he order the shots?
Of course.
He ordered the shots.
He ordered shots.
Wow. And that man would have given you the sex of your life.
God forbid.
telling you.
No.
The date ended there.
Where will it go from there?
Babe.
No,
Chris can succeed.
No.
Oh my God, it's so mad that
I
this
cannot
literally
be.
not what we're talking about
I
today,
cannot be. I cannot
I'm
be
telling you
disappointed.
that you-
Valerie,
you
I cannot be
fumbled
disappointed
it.
twice.
Babe, I'm telling
Let
you.
me wait. Can I finish this fucking story? Eh? After we look at each other, I now fake reach.
Bro,
I
niggas, you never laugh.
exactly. I now fake reach though. That's how, as I fake reach, the reach turned to real reach.
My
I collect
dear.
the bill. I open it 129K.
What?
My sister,
People in Lagos, people have
129K.
money.
129K. I was still doing, "Oh, I don't have my card." He was like, "Oh, I don't have my card either." Nigga, what?
We can't transfer.
If you said,
That's actually so
"Oh,
crazy.
more,
But let's leave this matter for when Matthias Day, I beg. Let's
you pay me. Oh. I
the
no go lie.
129K.
No,
Instead of you to have collected this in orgasms, you're forming. I'm irritated. You're already in the gutter. Just roll. When you finish rolling, you stand up and go and bath. I don't know why.
Nah, you can't be. I don't believe
If
that
you had
whole.
just swam together like.
Nah. Not me. Not me.
I'm not
I can't
calling
say.
broke men gutters. Oh, please.
I am not.
I meant a metaphorical.
Oh,
gutter.
so you're clearing
I
yourself.
have to just put that disclaimer
Get
there,
out of here.
please. Ah.
Listen, my mentality that day was, I cannot be disappointed twice. You cannot disappoint me twofold. Let me just look at it and say, "Oh, I took a friend out to lunch and it was nice." And we move on with our life.
Yes, that's also another angle.
Somebody will now press me and the pressing will be mediocre. Oh,
Or
God.
maybe
We
this
have
is like short or something.
I have to steal something from you now.
What will you steal?
I have to steal something from you now just to even up the
Please.
stakes.
Let's get into today's conversation. I beg before I forget what I wanted to say about
I'm
it.
screaming.
Today we're talking about workplace romance, and I was a bit conflicted onto whether I should talk about my workplace romance or not.
Okay. Are you gonna talk about it?
But then I think that this entertainment industry is very, very broad, and there are nuances towards workplace
Romance.
You know, workplace and their romance.
Mm.
Like their nuances. So I was saying workplace like we industry, let's say all the presenters or workspace like Mado is my office building, and that's where I'm going to.
Honestly, yeah, I feel like if we generalize it like, oh, industry, like for example, if we now say me, or we're generalizing it as music industry,
Everybody's your colleague.
everybody is my colleague. Is that how I've now dated? So just
Tell
is
us,
that how I've
sis.
now dated a few of my colleagues
It's
from different
like,
arms? I don't think so, dear.
you
I
know, when I
don't think
started
so.
working, I was obviously in a relationship. But when I started working in this industry, I used to say that I'll never date his. I'll never have anything with this popular person. Like I used to say that actively,
Is
and
until they start chasing you.
I don't like it though. I feel like we had this conversation.
Me, I liked my own.
I some scenarios I do enjoy, but I feel like the whole paparazzi,
The scenario of it all.
it grinds
No,
my
but I feel
gears.
like in all honesty, on it depends on the person. Cause the one that I dated that year, this was a very long time ago. I beg, please no go search for it. Please. I have forgiven him. The one I dated, it was very peaceful. Like even when we would go out and stuff, it was never like it was like I was in a bubble with him. Do you understand?
Lucky you.
But he wasn't the gra type anyway.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't. He was a very chilled guy.
I think so. Yeah, are we deciding to generalize it like people in the industry, or I think workplace? Let's.
What is the workplace for a DJ? The club?
Yes, so.
I've never dated anyone out of the club.
No one's dating.
Eh?
What's dating?
I've never even been on a date, like a
What's our
singular.
definition of dating
I've
in
never
this
slept with
conversation?
anybody that even is inside nightlife now. I've never gone on.
I don't know.
I don't like you.
Why did I throw you off? Throw you off.
I don't know because
Because I was just like, that's
no,
very
I've never.
interesting.
I like anybody in nightlife. I've never dealt with. Me, I'm a music exec kind of babe.
I hear that.
Behind the scenes.
Me, I love it. I love it behind the scenes, man.
After I dated one artist and he showed me Shege Banza, I swore I'll never do it again.
You dated who?
An artist.
I think artists, I understand like artists and all of that stuff contributing as workplace romance, because I found myself saying that I don't want to have anything with certain people that are not necessarily in my field, like they're not presenters or whatever. But I found myself saying that I don't want to have anything to do with them because I don't want it to affect the possibility of us working together in the future.
Okay.
Because I respect their work ethic and our paths could cross. So I do think that our industry sphere can be defined as workspace. But like, let's say like if you're like limited to like a particular building,
no, that one is too close for comfort.
You know, what's so funny is all I say is don't do it.
It's
Especially if so. The first thing I'll say is, especially if the person is your superior. So if the person is higher than you, it changes the dynamic of the situation, and you are at the risk of that person being able to fire you.
Fair.
Because you don't know, you can't control people's emotions. You don't know how the person is going to react. Blah blah blah. If the person is your literal colleague, like someone that you work with, people talk. People are nosy. The next thing you become the butt of the jokes. And I feel like 9 times out of 10, things like everything will always cast. Like the love will or the whatever it says will fizzle out, and then it will just become like something people banter about behind your back, which is so
irritating,
smelly. I think that if I should advise anybody, don't do workplace relationship. Look at Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky. That's
such on a different level.
It was a predator, but it was a workplace. Though she was working as an intern in the White House.
Yes, but why yourself could chase the president?
How did she chase? How could she? That's what I was saying.
Okay, why would? Sorry, no, I take that back. Why will you allow the president to chase you? You say, Mr. President, Ejo Eshanu me.
You don't understand. Have you ever been in a position where somebody that can literally change the trajectory of your life propositions you for sex?
Valerie,
Wait,
wait. I
I'm
think
not
you
talking
said
about. I'm not talking about the leader of any. I'm not talking about anything. I'm talking about
a
the
person. Yes.
president of the free world, the president of the United States of America,
And that's why you have
and
to
you are
weigh up.
19 or you are
Well,
18.
to be fair,
They will
she was
proposition you,
very
and
young,
you say
to be
what?
fair.
Oh no, I'm an independent woman.
It's not about independent woman. You need, when things like this come up, you need to look at both sides of the coin. It can go very right, but at the same time, it can go very wrong.
Me, I feel like my unpopular opinion, and I always say it, is that Bill Clinton had no business. Everything happened with Bill Clinton was
100%.
Bill
It's
Clinton's
his fault.
and that's the problem with the dynamic. You have too much power. Like you cannot, you can never say that relationship was consensual, because
It wasn't fair, no.
you have too much
Yeah,
power.
she has too much power.
You have too much power.
I agree with you
Like,
there.
I'm automatically. It's the same way I'm watching this show on Netflix. The Fall of the House of Usher. One of the siblings had two assistants that she used to make them do threesomes with her. Like,
Okay.
when they come, she will send them to go and do all their work, all the minion work, everything. When they come back, as they're coming back and they're giving her reports, she's just walking to the bed, and all of them, they'll strip and lie down and wait for her. One man, one guy, one babe. And she was fucking her assistants.
No.
The day they said they don't want to do again, the next thing she started fighting them, abusing them. After abusing them, she now asked them if they did what she asked them to do. The guy was like, really? Apparently they fell in love and they decided to quit. So that what she has been doing is weird. They started abusing her. That's when, like, she started abusing them. Like, that dynamic is like fucked.
Of course, no.
Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, she's this rich, powerful person of this position, and the babe said, like, this part of their relationship has always been weird, but she had just done it because probably ends meet. People, they starve, bro. So, like, I think workplace dynamics, man, if the person is your superior, is a waste of time. And then if the person is your mate too, is a waste of time. In general, relationships. I was about to go left with this. I was about to go all the way left with this, but let me save my jadedness for something else. But I just feel like, honestly, they never end well. I've not heard of any workplace romance that ended well. Have you?
I have.
They got married?
Yes.
Did they stay married?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
But I still don't believe in workplace romances. I feel like, but for me, it's completely like
What's a church?
Oh, I think that one is even worse. Hey, Jesus. And that one is even worse. Workplace romances, I feel like you need a place to be yourself. And then you'll now be dating someone and coming to the same fucking office with them. That sounds like a nightmare. Get out of my face.
Is it dating or like even situationship stuff? Like, there's
I
so
feel
many dynamics.
I feel like there's so many dynamics. It's workplace
you're
romances. I just
pretending
feel like there are too many like variable factors for there to be peace. Like, it can't always be peaceful. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, even if it's a
Oh my God, have you
situationship.
watched Fair Play?
Oh no, V was telling me to watch it, so I have to watch it. I think we're gonna watch it today.
Girl, you need to watch that film.
I'll watch it.
Because like workplace romances just never. I don't approve. I don't support. I don't, because like I think another game that we play, which is funny in this generation, is that we always try to downplay the intimacy of sex.
Yes.
Like, it's a very intimate service. Like, I don't think you can get more vulnerable than when you're having sex
with someone.
when you're shitting.
Eh?
I don't know.
Wait, what?
I don't know when it's more vulnerable. Like, when you're in a vulnerable position. I don't know what position, what literal position is more vulnerable than
maybe
having
when
sex
you're
if it's
sleeping.
I think it's shitty, because sleeping is once you attack you can jump up and slide more shit.
Wait, hold on. If you're shitting and someone tries to attack you, you're staying on the toilet. It's okay, don't worry. When you're ready to fight for your life, you let me know, dear. You let me know.
I just thought something so disgusting that I would do it for self-defense, but let me just not say it, because I don't want people to really know how my brain works.
Okay. I already know where you're going with this. So I like that you are keeping it inside. Push it down, push it deep down.
Anyway, yeah. So I think it's like sex. We downplay the importance of like the intimacy of sex, and I think that's our first problem. If you know how important sex is, you won't be having sex with your coworker. Side eyes.
Yes.
Everybody that's done it. But I really want to hear people's
I want to
stories.
know what pushed you to sleep with your coworker.
Oh, Kanji.
Then you don't know anybody outside.
I mean,
You don't know anybody outside. That is
so
your
some
coworker that
people,
hook you.
somebody I know started a workplace romance
Yeah.
during lockdown.
Okay.
Lockdown, they were essential staff.
Okay.
So they were still going to work.
Okay.
And like you can only just go to work and go back home.
No, that's a different circumstance now.
So I know someone that started a workplace romance during lockdown. Like that's what caused it. Like
So where are they today?
ah, no end well, ended horribly. But like that is that's. Do you think? Do you give it like? Will you give like a waiver because it was during lockdown?
It's not that I would give a waiver that is during lockdown, but I can understand how they got there during lockdown if you're saying it's because of Conchi. Now that the world is back to normal, quote unquote, and it's open, I don't know why it's only your workplace you are seeing people. You know they go club, you know they go
Some
restaurants,
people don't go to the club, but
you
like
don't
what?
go outside. You just
I don't
enter
know,
your car, go
man.
to work,
I
come
just
back.
think that
Nah.
I just think that, and like another thing about this, like our industry is like if the sensitivity of sex and stuff is sometimes even when you have consensual relationships with men that you want to,
Mm-hmm.
you're even like not taken seriously when people find out.
Yeah, Loki.
How much more if you that's what your plan is like you're just trying to fuck your way through the industry. That is a very horrible agenda. Like because
No,
once you start, you're not going to
you're
stop.
not gonna stop. Someone told me when I first came to Nigeria, yeah, how you make your first 1 mil is how you make your first 10 mil, is how you make your first 100 mil.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, Omo, so if you are fucking your way through the industry,
Mm-hmm.
you will never stop.
Yeah.
You will never stop. And that is
I
fucking
feel like
alarming.
that's honestly something that my job at my where that's what honestly what my job at Spice afforded me. It afforded me the comfortability to be able to grow in my career and
Mm.
not worry about like what all these producers and all these people on road were making
Mm.
people do for roles and all of that stuff. I was still able to just grow in my space. Like if I rejected your advances, it wouldn't affect the trajectory of my career.
Yeah, I get what you're
So that
saying.
was like a safety. It was really a safety net for me.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
it helped me grow. I did every kind of TV from live TV to documentary style to
Mm.
talk show. I was able to do everything in like 4 years,
Yeah,
and I still had my dignity with me. Like
100%.
everything else that I'm doing is because I'm just a whore sometimes. But like, like really and truly, like it gave me like the room to just like build my career without having to worry about it. So I think I've always had a problem with workplace romances. Like
Mm.
I always have. Like I don't encourage it. I don't advise it. Like if you see it coming here, like just run. I've
But
like
look here, I feel like sometimes it's a shared trauma that used to do people.
that was FD. That was FD.
But I just don't advise it. Honestly, I just feel like it just makes, like, I feel workspaces, whether you're a creative, whether you're a 9 to 5er in Nigeria, are already very like volatile.
Excuse me. Mm-hmm.
Well, they're already very volatile. You can come in angry because your boss has not paid you salary, or they have talked to you any kind of way. And I feel people kind of trauma bond over things like that, and then it leads to something else. But then you're adding another dimension to an already volatile like it,
It's
You
giving
people don't
atomic
like
bomb.
You people don't like
Yeah,
peace.
like I don't fuck with. I don't like, and I think
Oh,
like lately, I'm very big on peace of mind.
mm,
If anything is gonna stress me out,
I don't want it,
gonna
baby.
cause me to break a sweat,
You can keep it, baby.
anything that's going to make me out of character, anything that's going to make my stomach turn literally, I'm not interested, I'm not involved. And I think I'm too old for, I'm only 30, but I'm too grown
Mm-hmm.
for certain things to still be happening. And I think that at some point, it's either like you're just doing things for the plot, which sometimes is not a bad thing.
I'm gonna do it for the
I
plot.
live for doing things for the plot sometimes, but then I don't think like screwing someone you work with is something you should do for the plot.
But I've started taking extreme measures for the plot.
You said taking extreme measures like
Yeah.
what? Thank
Girl.
God. I love that. I love that he panned to you. I love that he panned to you. Like, because me, I'm not part of, I know what you're talking about. I think that's not an extreme measure, girl.
That's a what?
That's not an extreme measure.
That's not an extreme measure.
Yes. I think you're just
Girls!
being dramatic. Or maybe
I'm
because
being
maybe I have
dramatic. I
crazy
think it's
friends.
because you do crazier things. Someone that just started doing things for the plots yesterday or the day before. That's the one I want to do.
So me
Eh,
that I'm encouraging you,
eh,
trying to make you not feel bad. You
eh.
not say it's me that is doing crazier things.
Are you not?
I'm not. I'm actually very boring. Okay,
But you will
that's a
not
lie.
answer her.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I do things for the plots, but I think that the good thing about my own plots is that I only self-sabotage. I never willingly sabotage another
So you
person.
don't drag them. It's not what is it called?
I
Is it
believe in
homicide?
self-sabotage 100%.
So it's only you that's going down with the ship.
Yes. 100% I believe in self-sabotage. Like that's I don't know why. I'd rather just sabotage myself. I think I hate I don't know. I hate people. I hate being blamed for someone's misfortune.
No, but they were. Did they not? Were they not a willing participant?
I mean, still, at all. Let it not be like as if I made it worse for you now. Does that make sense? No. I don't like, I believe in self sabotage. I think it
Um.
depends on if you're now trying to throw me. If I volunteer myself as tribute,
Mm,
that's different. But if you try to throw me under the bus, then I'm going to bring the whole thing
it's
down.
Titanic way.
Mm-hmm. That's how I am. I don't like being thrown under the bus. So, and in that scenario, it's very easy for that kind of shit to happen. Plus, I think people talk a lot.
Mm.
Like, it might not even be out of spite.
It might just be a
I could say
conversational
something to
topic.
you, and I would say, maybe for example, I say, did you notice that somebody, okay, let's say I said, did you notice that Amiola said so and so? And I could have just said it in a way like, did you see that she said that? But to you,
It's like, oh,
she said that. Like, do you get what I mean? And the next thing, the game of Chinese whispers will start, and then the whole office knows your business. So your sex face, self.
yeah. I feel like, well, honestly, I wish we could give you the, oh yeah, do it if you like for the plot. If you like it, do it too. If you
Honestly,
like it, if we cannot, we can just have it.
I
If you
can.
like it, do it
I
too.
think I think you
But
should do it
I
for the plot if
feel,
that's where you are in your life.
no, it's not that kind of plot. So it's not that kind of plot.
The
I
thick
feel
plot.
I think the closest thing I've had to like a workplace 9 to 5 romance was when I used to work in tech.
Women in STEM.
Yeah, when I used to work in tech, yeah. Whenever I say that, people are like,
What did you used to do?
I used to be project manager. Honestly, nothing,
Oh, Stacey
nothing,
used to work in tech. Oh, now tech.
not
True.
nothing crazy. Just had a few local governments under my belt.
In the Juke.
Yeah,
In the
in the
Juke.
UK,
In the Juke.
in the
I
UK.
love it.
Do you get? There was one guy. Do you know what the funniest thing now is? Yeah. And I really thank God that nothing ever came of this, right? He also left our job and is now the lead guitarist for one of our artists here in Nigeria.
So what would have happened?
So he was doing up work
Who's
husband.
this guitarist? Sorry.
Why? Your amebo is too much. Your amebo is too much. Your amebo is too much. At least wait till the camera shut down.
Sorry.
I go still gist you. Wait now.
I'm hungry now.
Okay.
I'm just curious.
What was I gonna say? Yeah. So
Yeah.
he was doing up work husband. He was doing up work husband, right? And as he was doing up work husband, it was cute. At the weekends, he'll call me. Do you need anything for Monday? What's your Monday like? He'll take me out for lunch. Proper, like work husband stuff. Like you're making my life easier in this space we're in, right? And then all of a sudden, he now started talking about dating. We cannot take this outside the office.
Wait, but why couldn't you?
One, no. I work with you.
What was wrong with him?
Nothing was wrong with him.
So why did you say no?
Because I just don't believe in that like enclosed kind of space. That is the time I'm now going to be doing romancy.
But workplace romance can be so steamy. Can you imagine like hooking up in the toilet or something?
No, I can't.
What if your office has clean toilets?
I still can't.
Why? Have you hooked up in the toilet before?
None of your business.
So yes.
I didn't say yes.
If it was no, I'm like, no.
No.
What was
I going to say? No, because, okay, we're already going out for lunch, yeah? And you've already got the older white people going. Let's say his name was Tom. Oh, Tom is really fond of you, isn't he? Giving it all of that and nothing's going on. Something will now happen. They'll now start. It will be worse.
But he was trying to date you now. So it wasn't like as if he was just trying to, like.
He had a wife. What kind of stupid dating is that? What kind of fucking dating is that?
It's a lie.
I don't know if the wife and him are still together now, but he sure.
At the time, he was married.
Yes, now. But now my point is, let's say we did a thing during that time, yeah. I bet. No problem. Now, we have now moved to Nigeria. We're now doing work colleagues again. And when people are now saying, how do you know each other? How do you know each other? It's, oh, we used to work together. No. You didn't see my wink, Abby.
He winks when he says we used to work together?
Yes. So he'll say, we used to work together.
Men are so irritating. Why? I will box his eye. The first time I see him.
So every time I see him now, yeah, I fully get in front of it. Me, I start screaming, oh, we used to work in the same office, we used to work in tech. First, so he cannot say we used to work each other.
But that's so dead. But like,
he'll be fine.
There's nothing worse than like someone that you would never even give the light of day insinuating that you have. But like, you know, the thing about it is, when I was younger, I used to be so obsessed with like clearing rumors. Like, no, that's not true. I didn't do that. Now
I don't do that. Anything you hear is true. Anything you think about me is true. It's going there.
Do you know why? Because the one that's true, the one that's not true, I don't everything's gonna be like, I did that.
I like hearing about what I did. Oh,
what did I do?
Such a bad girl.
Like I just like I like whatever you heard about me, that shit's true.
It's true. I did it.
I did that shit.
Times 2.
I can't even be bothered about it. But then I wanted to talk about some workplace romance I had, but like I'll just talk about how it traumatized me, and I would definitely not advise.
Okay.
It wasn't even a romance.
What was it? Oppressing.
It was just a problematic P.
Jesus.
Honestly, one of the things I regret the most ever in my life. Like, I'm very big on like I don't regret things, but recently I've been like, I'm overload you, they fuck up sometimes. You they regret this.
And that's fair.
I definitely do like regret it.
Okay.
Um, it just got blew out of proportion, and I didn't. I don't think I knew myself well enough to know even how to handle those kind of scenarios.
Mm.
I would never advise it. Like, it's just.
And I feel the way society is built up is always the woman that ends up losing out more time.
You know what? Well, I don't know. I don't know if I lost out on anything,
Mm.
but it was a horrible time. I just
Mm.
like I just never would. I would never recommend. Also, maybe because the person was also a demon. Like, the person is the literal crazy person. But obviously, you're not going to come to find that out until
Until
like,
you're close at certain proximity to them.
yeah. So I think that people, they disguise, but they disguise well for work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everybody wants to be professional and on their A game at work.
Yeah.
So you think that you're talking to a normal person, but you are not.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I think
That
you should.
one's
That's
every
also
day.
a very important thing to think about. You're always on your best behavior at work. Like,
That's a real one.
you're always on your best behavior at work. The man that is talking to you at work. Okay. Anyhow, Sha, like I said,
I would not advise it.
don't have workplace romance.
I would not advise.
But if you have any,
Tell
you've
us.
had any,
Let us
I
know.
really wish I really wish we had like put this out for people to tell us their workplace romance stories, because that would have been fun.
That would have been interesting.
I trust my listeners and my followers and all the people that follow the podcast, because they would have had some workplace romance. But like, I don't think it's too late. Like, share what workplace romance stories with us. We'll find a way to incorporate it into the next episode. And I'm sure, like, if we ask, like, not that we're asking, like, we can make it like a part 2 of the podcast, because
actually,
I know
yeah,
that
there are people gonna have stories.
Have stories for days, and like, you guys can be more open and honest than me, because I'm really not trying to talk about that part of my life, because it was very, very traumatizing,
And that's fair.
and like, I'm not over it. So I just feel like my strong advice,
Mashi,
don't do it.
my love fact is, oh no, let's cut that one out.
Don't do it. So can we talk about what we expect from this season of Lowkey Relatable?
Yeah.
What are you expecting? Like, is new territory for you,
This is new.
and like, you're talking more than like you ever have.
I know. I'm
Why are you
usually
doing food series with me? Come on, be like for me. I shall.
I feel like you like it. That's the thing. Should I just keep my foot there? Rather. Nonsense. Nonsense and ingredients.
I like rubbish, and like, I'm in need of a good straightening, so everything feels nice to me at the moment.
It's okay. I'll keep my hands to myself. Anyway, I feel like
Just kidding.
just play. I feel like normally I try to be the mysterious girl on Instagram. But I do want people to see more of my personality. And I think, yeah, like vibes, innit?
I've never been mysterious.
Really?
I just didn't used to talk, but I don't think I was mysterious. Yeah, if you meet me,
Yeah.
in like the first,
If Valerie fucks with you now, she'll tell you she loves you.
like, not even that I'll tell you I love you. I'll tell you anything. The thing is, I'm not embarrassed about certain things. I feel like, excuse me, I feel like a lot of people operate from a place of shame.
My crush just messaged me. Sorry. This guy. No vex, sorry.
And next to shameless. Like, I'm like,
second one.
I feel like he's always playing games with people.
Such a hater. Wait. Do you know?
We'll talk about it later.
Yes.
What was I saying? For ruining my train of thoughts. What was I saying now?
You were a mysterious girl. You're not embarrassed by
yes.
what you tell
look at you. It's because you don't smoke weed. Love that for us that you remember it. Because me, it went on from my brain. Yeah, like I've never been mysterious, but I just used to. I wasn't very vocal. I used to only talk to my friends. But going through like my healing journey and like my process and everything, I'm very, very vocal about all that I've been through. Because my own tactic is you cannot shame me for things that I went through. That's my belief. So I think, and a huge part of that came from obviously when I was going through my divorce, because I was shamed and talked about, and I was judged, and it made me feel very embarrassed, like I was going through something that was new. And funny enough, people that talked about me in the beginning, they've gone on to have their own marital issues and also separated.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. It's
so
okay.
like, you see that?
I think that's weird, though.
It has nothing to do with me. You see that it's just the institution in general. So I think that like because of that in particular, I've really owned my story. I'm no longer. Am I boring?
Sorry, no vex, please, no.
I'm no longer like bored. I'm embarrassed or uncomfortable with talking about my certain things. Obviously, there's some things that I'm not ready to talk about, like this case in point. But I think for the most part, I'm like moving through the motions.
I think you're a really open book, though.
You think I'm a pretty open book?
Yeah.
I think so, but maybe sometimes I'm too open.
I think there
sometimes
I
should close myself like. Use my hand.
I feel there's been one time, I can't remember who you were talking to, and you were saying something, and I just wanted to do shut up.
Really?
Shut up. Yeah, but then I was like, well, if she feels comfortable, who am I? I can't remember.
You know, I have vulnerability hangovers.
What do you mean?
You know what vulnerability hangover is?
No.
When you're too vulnerable.
Oh, and then you're like, oh, fuck. Oh, my God.
I have vulnerability.
Seriously?
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I said too much. I feel like sometimes I'm so expressive that I'm worried that let's say too much. I might chase this person away. No. I think like I'm like that sometimes. Well, it is what it is. Anyway, the cocoa of the gist is don't shit where you eat. Don't have workplace romance.
That's a good one.
Yeah, don't shit where you eat.
Yeah.
Handy. Like, don't shit where you eat, man. Like, you need to
separate them. If you really want to press this guy at work, find a new job. Go back and press him.
No man. Anyway, except Jesus Christ.
Wait, no man that wants.
No man is worth you leaving your job because of prick.
My dear, some people will do it too. Some people will do it.
Honestly, I have not met the man.
I know someone that's done it. That's why I tell you, some people will do it.
Are they still together?
No, of course not. When two mad people link up like the fucking Power Rangers, what do you think will happen?
No. You know, making sacrifices. I think we should take that as a topic on the podcast. Romantic sacrifices or sacrifices people make in relationships. That one, we should open it to the public first and then talk about it on the podcast.
Actually,
because that is some
that is true.
Shit.
Yeah.
Why are you giving up your job for?
Oh, why are you giving up 20K for a man? You stop it. You were on Twitter now.
That girl that gave that man 20,000. You know, me, all I was thinking was, people can I get money?
There, and you've known him for a month. There's no man that can razzle dazzle me into giving him 20K in a month. You must be sick.
What? But have you ever given him my money before though?
Wait. Chill.
On.
No, chill. I'm not embarrassed. So I feel like let's even preface this, yeah. I am going to refer to a man as the wicked one, yeah. Mm-hmm. And that has been my worst relationship to date.
TWO.
Yes. Two.
It has to be two. Because it was wicked. Two.
Yeah. Two. You're right. Two. I'm going to refer to him as the wicked one, yeah. Mm-hmm. And he is the one that showed me every single thing I do not want in a man.
Okay.
Right? It is literally, it cannot be God that sent him. It have to be the devil.
I'm
It's literally
screaming.
the devil packaged everything I wanted in correct packaging, the type of man I like here, and said, here you go. I fought for my life for almost 2 years, bro.
Mm-mm,
I fought for my life for almost two
mm-mm.
years. So in that relationship, did I give him money? Yes. Yes, I did. Will I be doing such things again? Probably not. He's ruined it for everybody.
I mean, the only person that's not the only person, but someone like I said that I did stuff for, I collected it back. Oh.
Eh?
I collected it back
What do you mean you collected it? As
in
in,
different
you
ways.
gave, okay.
I collected it
It's
back.
not that you give itemized bill.
No, no, no.
Me, I gave
What I
itemized bill.
collected back from him
Uh,
was more than what he ever gave me. Because you're mad. I have to.
no, you have to.
I have to. I have
I'm not
to.
going to lie. I made an itemized bill and I sent it to his mom.
And that's how we end podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Tgarbs doesn't play games. Tgarbs, I forgive. Tgarbs doesn't, as you can see. Because why did you send it to his mom?
Why not? When I sent it to you and you didn't respond to me, it's an itemized bill.
Oh. What did his mommy say?
She sent me the money. 100% straight up. I collected it like a fucking bailiff.
You should do that. You should do debt collecting in London because what?
I
You sent
collected.
to his mom.
Yeah. And I let him know. I said, look, I'm giving you 2 weeks. If you don't come up with the money or a payment plan,
Your mom
I'm
too.
going to tell your mother.
How old was he at the time?
Eh?
How old was he?
He was 34.
It's okay enough.
I tried.
He reached to report him to his mama because he no get sense.
I tried.
He no get sense. He reached to tell him mama.
So yeah, boy, she sent me that money quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Thankfully, she had it to send it to you.
We bless God, though.
And she did not abuse you.
No, luckily she knows the son she has. So
even some people that know the son that they got this mad.
True, sure.
Well, anyway, like I said, the summary of today's podcast is: don't shit where you eat.
Yes.
Don't fuck your boss.
Yes.
Don't fuck your colleague.
Yes. Don't fuck your subordinate.
Don't do that either. Because, like I said, the power dynamics is crazy, and you might think that it's consensual.
Fun, it's steamy, it's interesting.
When the Me Too movement swept like the intimate industry, a lot of people felt like they were in consensual situations with the people with the victims of the abuse, but they weren't, because people react to abuse in different ways, and some people clam up, some people cry, some people fight. You never know. So I feel like when there's a doubt, there's a serious power dynamic. So let's say producer, actor, producer, presenter, employer, employee. When the dynamic is like that, it's very, very hard.
Power play, yeah.
Like 9 times out of 10, those scenarios are not consensual.
Once there's a power play involved,
I don't think you should get involved. It never ends well. I even go a step further and say that a relationship that is a situation, a connection, because now relationship, situationship, everything, the definition has scattered. That's why I say a connection between two people has to be very independent of a lot of elements for it to seriously thrive. That's a hill I'm willing to die on. You cannot be connected to certain parts. There's certain parts of your life that should be disconnected from your relationship for your relationship to thrive perfectly. Disconnected doesn't mean that your relationship is not aware.
Yeah.
But like disconnected in the sense that you have isolated your relationship and insulated it from certain things like penetrating and affecting the relationship in the long run.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway.
Shay, that was a lot of English. You go, baby.
I had to put my
your professor hat on.
Presenter professor. Life
Life coach.
Am I a life coach?
Are you sure you will not get a certification?
I think I might. I think I'll make a very, very good life
I think
coach.
you'd be a dope life coach.
I think so too. And I have enough empathy to be a very good life coach. But anyway, thank you so much for listening to the podcast and watching us. We are Lowkey Relatable Pod across all platforms. Please send us your stories of you hooking up with your colleague. Tell us if you did it in the toilets. I want to hear stories like that.
You like Iranu. That's why I want to hear
You know,
stories
I
like that.
realized that that's my genre.
That's the steamy sites.
I like sneaky.
Iranu. Ah,
I do like
it is well.
But yes,
Thank you for watching, guys.
thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Feel free to like, subscribe, and
Comment.
comment. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.